All right, we have the Fuji Open. Today's Monday's qualifying round. I had a practice round earlier. I'm going to do another practice round. I'll work off my notes from the first time, and we'll see if we can tighten this up. So in tomorrow's round, I can try and qualify my main account and then get another round of practice in. So let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check out hole number 1. All right, this is the par 3. On this par 3, I'm going to use a backbone and a marlin. And from my notes in the past, I've got a 20% wind adjustment. So let's take a backbone. Let's make sure we got our clubs here. Let's see, I need to have one of these bags of the backbone. I think in most of the holes on this course, when I get to, I think most of these are going to be backbone range. And this bag here, I'm going to set up, I'm going to make sure I have my first bag. Let's make sure I'm going to change this to a Guardian. And then I'm going to change my bag number 3. I'm going to change it to a Sniper. It looks like I have a club. I can upgrade. Upgrade available. B52. Once you get that B52 up, I think it's level 5 where it gets up to somewhere in the 90s for accuracy. It's definitely worth using. You look at the numbers on some of the other numbers you got, it's not that good, but it's kind of like the Hornet. Really the only number you're looking at is the accuracy. You want that accuracy that's on there. The backbone is maxed out as a really good club, so I'll probably stick with it, but the B52 is a great club to use. And I like what's in that bag. I like what's in that bag, and I'm okay with that. Alright, so we got 3 bags set up. I'm going to use a backbone, and I'm going to use a marlin. We're going to do a 20% wind increase. And I think I'm going to use about 3 backspin. The spot that I'm setting up here, I'm setting my white ring on the transition between the fringe and the fairway, and the transition between the fairway and the sand. So my opponent's using a marlin as well, and they got a 4.5. So if we had the same win and we did a 20% increase, that's 0.45 times 2 is 0.9. So that would be a 5.4 wind. Now with my backbone, let's see what the numbers are here. It's at 1.2, 1.8. So if it's in mid club, if it's at max club, it'll be 1.2 per ring. If it's at mid club, it's about 1.8. Now here's the thing about wind ring numbers. You have to kind of find the numbers that work for you. And there's different numbers that you can get out there. Golf Clash Notebook's got numbers. I work off of the original cheat sheet that was out when this game first came out. There was just a piece of paper, and they had some base numbers on there, and I've been using those numbers ever since then, and I've had really good, especially with my short iron, I have really good success with those, with that club. So we're going to come back out here. So where's the red line? There's the red line, so I'm pretty close to max club. And I'm white ring off. Then we're going to do about 3 backspin, and just a little teeny bit side spin so I can get towards it. Maybe not that much. So it's 3.7, so that's about 8. So that's 4.5. It's 1.2. There's 4.6. I better hurry. Got it perfect. Barely got that one off. Just try and roll it up towards the hole and get that roll out. So I'm really happy with the wind adjustment here and the distance. In my practice round earlier, really the whole deal was making sure that the distance was right. And with that 20% wind adjustment, I hit it great in my practice round, and I hit it great to the right, and I ended up about great to the right. So I'm happy to see that wind adjustment's pretty close. And that's all about the setup on the shot. So I'm going to go ahead and miss my putt. I do not want to qualify today. Today's goal is we had our practice round earlier, so now my goal is to go through and utilize utilize some of the numbers that I got earlier and make sure that I got the club. I think there's a street sweeper going by at 10 o'clock at night. Hold on one second. Alright, there was a street sweeper going by at 10 o'clock at night. Alright, that was hole number 1 of the Fuji Open. Thanks for watching.